most heated rivalry in the NFL right now?
I think we all have recency bias because of what just happened with the Bucs and the Saints. But I played in a rivalry, a couple times that I think is one of the most heated in all of football, and that's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is beyond physical every single time these two strap it up. You know that it's going to be a physical game. They talk about it, the greats, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs. I had an opportunity to be on the team with Terrell Suggs, and he talked about this in the meeting. The team meeting, stood up and told the team, like, when you step in between those lines and you see the Pittsburgh Steelers on the other side, there is no love there. It is pure hatred. And I think some guys are going to say that it's the Bucs and the Saints because of what we've seen over the past few years. But there is no more heated rivalry in football than the Steelers and the Ravens.
Is it a real rivalry, though, in professional sports with the players opposed to the fan base? If you're asking me about the fan base, Molly, I'm going to say it's the Raiders and the Chargers. If you ever been to a Raider-Charger game from a fan base standpoint, you don't want to be in the stands at a Raider-Charger game or a Raider-Pittsburgh game. That sort of, as a player, though, it's the pros. And if you're talking about college football, then that's something totally different. But in the pros, there's no real rivalry.
Who you got in college? Who you got in college?
Guys go from team to team now. Okay, what you got?
Who's college, Key? Who you got?
I hate Notre Dame. Can't stand them. Hope they lose every game for the rest of their life. I just can't stand them.
Okay.
At all.
Well, a couple of things. USC need to keep winning before it's relevant about all that with the USC Notre Dame rivalry. So let's get there. Ain't nobody think about Notre Dame, right? Stop that. That's number one.
She asked me a question.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's number one. Number two.
We back.
Pro rivalry. Okay, I hope so. Because I like going out to the Coliseum. Don't bother me. I like that. I was at the Raiders-Chargers game last year. And so far, it's all right. That rivalry you talk about, it's all right. I mean, I don't know about all that. I do have recency bias. I get what you're saying, RG, about the Steelers and the Ravens because there's history there, and I get all of that.
Yeah.
I understand it. Maybe it's because I'm just down on the Steelers right now because, damn it, Mitchell Trubisky ain't the answer.
What did he do that was wrong?
He just ain't the answer.
He didn't have to go there, but okay,
you say that after week one. You didn't say that after week one.
I understand that. Listen,
you were jumping with your pom-poms after week one.
I was trying to give the brother hype a little love. But I'm not high on Mitchell Trubisky. I'm just not as low as I was on the aging Ben Roethlisberger. That's all that was. I like the fact that we had somebody that could move their legs. That's the bottom line. But he ain't the answer. Let me say this. It is recency bias. I'm going to tell you why I think it's Tampa Bay and New Orleans.
Okay.
Because the level of vitriol that appears to exist between the players is important. The fans are going to react to the level of competition, okay? So I get where you're coming from. The fans are always going to be fans, and there's a multitude of rivalries we could point to. But when you have that level of hostility towards one another, as New Orleans and Tampa Bay appear to have, that, to me, is what epitomizes a rivalry, okay? And that is the kind of stuff that I like to see. You're going to get hard-nosed competition and all that stuff. But I'm just talking about what seems to be an ingrained hatred with one another right now. I think we see that with Tampa and New Orleans, and I like that.
Yeah,
but Stephen A., can
can
it really be a rivalry if the Saints have really owned the Bucs?
Can I answer that?
In order for it to truly be a rivalry,
I got to answer that.
The teams have to be like split, on wins, it feels like.
Whoa.
This is more of just the two teams just not liking
my brother,
each
you
other.
Talking, but you're not letting me answer
really
your
a
point.
Rivalry
you're not letting me answer your point.
The Saints have owned the Bucs
you're not
over the
letting
past
me answer
years.
your question, okay?
One at a time.
The answer to your question is New Orleans did lose in the postseason to Tampa.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. They lost when they played each other in the postseason. Now, they might have had their way in the regular season up until this weekend, but in the postseason, they went home.
Yes, in the postseason, they beat them in the postseason, but in the regular season, the Saints have dominated. So I don't really see that as a rivalry, as more so that these guys just don't like each other. You're talking about Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans fighting each other 3 separate times. That just means they don't like each other. I don't know if that's really a rivalry.
Well, yeah, but I think it's everybody though too. It's just not those two. You got the Jameis Winston effect, where Jameis got run out of town because of the 30 interceptions, which I discount anyway.
I don't.
Well, I do.
Devin White did it.
He's telling what? You can say something when you win. You can say something when you win.
I agree.
Stop. He wasn't saying nothing when they was losing.
Excuse me. He just said, but remember,
say
they were
something when
losing
you
to Drew Brees. They were losing to Drew
but
Brees.
still,
When Jameis Winston, they said, yo, we used this way. We played with him. We know he's going to give up the ball. That's what he said.
Jameis beat him last year in the beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
they beat him once. He played the second game. He got hurt.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is that they did set up
He
there
didn't
and say
that when he beat him last year, though.
I understand that.
That's all I'm saying.
He said it this Sunday. Though. I mean, loud and clear. We were waiting for him to give up the ball. We played with him. We know what he does. Damn. Now that's some stuff to say. San
Francisco, the Rams, that's a little bit of a rivalry.
No,
that's a little rivalry.
No, don't
What
bring
you
up the
mean,
Rams.
no?
Don't bring up the Rams. You just finished talking about the Rams family. You said blah.
They over there
No,
rambling
but I'm saying
now.
that's a rivalry, though.
They're
I didn't say it
rambling
was
now.
the best.
It's Ravens Steelers. That's the most heated
Ravens
rivalry.
and Steelers,
The fans
New Orleans,
feel it. The
Tampa.
players
Bills,
feel it in the
New
locker
England?
room. It is a college atmosphere.
Right?
Yeah.
Bills, New England?
I mean, after New England
No,
romped it for 20 years?
Key. No,
Really?
no.
Come on, no.
Now we're just stretching.
So is that why the
Let's go to
coaches
break.
go back and forth with each other?
No.
Arguing with
Let's
each
leave it
other?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.